Alright, hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me okay? Am I audible? Not sponsored. To answer your question, Super Dark, this song is called... Hang on, I have it in my file somewhere. It's a song from one of the SpongeBob episodes. Waltzing Flutes. That's what it's called. Waltzing Flutes. I have like a bunch of like SpongeBob, Krusty Krab training video music for all my little screens. Like my Be Right Back screen has one of its own. As does technical difficulties. The more you know, I guess. Oh wait, no. It's a different song for technical difficulties, I forgot. Anyway. Yes, SpongeBob music is indeed amazing. Anyway, as a testament to how prepared I am, I have absolutely no idea what ungodly shit we're gonna read today. So, let's look through my collection and figure out what we want to do. Alright. So, we've got a... It hasn't even loaded correctly yet. Hey, sup, DSI friend? Yeah, I've heard of Midnight Sun. I do not have a copy of it. I intend to pirate it because I do not want to give Stephanie Meyer any of my money. I don't know if I have any, like, explicitly, Twilight stuff, but I do have Divergent High. Is that good enough? I have a Divergent fanfic. Y'all good with the Divergent fanfic? Because that's, like, the closest thing I have to Twilight in here. Unless you want a, Ethan Dolan fanfic. Or this adopted by, it doesn't say. What do y'all want? What do y'all want? What do y'all want, gang? I'm not really that worried about it, Super Dark. I'm a small streamer with no fan base. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, you also have said that Divergent is a dumbass series, so we're gonna read Divergent High. By Divergent_obsessed46. Completed. Tris Pryor is attending a new school, Divergent High. She meets many new friends, but someone that makes an impression on her, a boy with striking blue eyes, but I never said which kind of impression. Is the stream getting choppy? Hang on. Hang on, y'all. Is it better now, y'all? Is it still loading? Or is it good? Is it still loading, y'all? Buffering, whatever? Alright, let me know when y'all hear me and you see the Wattpad page again. Is it all good? Good. Alright, let's read the summary again. Tris Pryor is attending a new school, Divergent High. She meets many new friends, but someone that makes an impression on her, comma, a boy with striking blue eyes, but I never said what kind of impression. Follow Tris's journey through a new high school filled with love, friendship, heartbreak, and family. Alright. Tags. It's number 13 in the 4 Trish ship. which I have problems with considering power dynamics, but for now we're just gonna read. Chapter 1, First Day, and I'm assuming this is the outfit she's wearing, which I'm assuming was made on Polyvore. Polyvore, for those of you who don't know, is a website where you can, like, make your own little style boards. Back when I did role-playing, I used Polyvore, like, all the goddamn time, and it's so embarrassing to think about it now. Chapter 1, Squiggly. First day. Triss's point of view. Beep, beep, beep. I wake up to my annoying alarm clock signaling for me to get up. Can a Wattpad fic, for once, not begin with the main character getting up and getting ready for the day? Is that too hard to ask? I pull myself out of bed, and go to my closet. It's my first day of high school at a brand new school. I dress in my favorite summer dress, brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department, and my coral wedges, pick above. The aforementioned Polyvore pick. I put my hair into a fishtail braid and put on some lip gloss, some light eyeshadow, and mascara. I also add eyeliner and concealer where I need it. Yes. You gotta put the eyeliner where you need it, which is on the eyes. I grab my school bag and phone and head downstairs. And I am so living for this fanfic. It's clearly gonna be so original and totally not demeaning in the slightest. Good morning, B, my mother greets me. I go by Triss, but she still likes to call me B. Brought to you for no reason whatsoever. It's in the EULA. The EULA? The what? Ready for school? She asks, and I simply nod. Nervous? She asks, and I nod. Yeah, I definitely have butterflies, I joke and grab an apple. I finish it by the time Caleb, my brother... I'm assuming the people who are reading this are familiar with Divergent lore and know who Caleb Pryor is. Or is it Caleb? I don't know. I don't give a shit. This paragraph isn't broken down correctly. I hate it. Ready? He asks. I nod. He's driving me till I buy a new car. I crashed mine a few months ago. My parents were pissed, and my punishment was Caleb had to drive me everywhere. That's a punishment? Oh shit, her brother is Caleb Moffat. He parks after 10 minutes of driving, which we would have shown, but that would have led to character development, which is illegal in fanfiction. I get out and head towards the main office. Hello, Lady greets me. Her long black hair is curled and she's dressed in a bright pink pantsuit, brought to you for no reason whatsoever. Hi, I'm new, and I need my schedule, I say, and she looks to her computer. Triss Pryor? No! Divergent lore is rather outside of my wheelhouse. As someone who read, like, the first two Divergent books in her preteens, I can, like, fill y'all in as to who these characters are. Anyway. It's like military Harry Potter. Not particularly. The best way I can describe Divergent is that it follows the traditional young adult dystopian novel plotline that was very popular in the early 2010s. Think like, Matched? Have any of y'all read Matched? was matched only popular in, like, the United States. Divergent is bare bones dystopia, young adult. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, super dark. Like, every, young adult, quote-unquote, dystopia novel from the early 2010s follows that very simple plot line with its own little, quote-unquote, quirk. Like, Match is like, what if we do this plot line, but it's a love triangle? Divergent's like, what if we do this plot line, but there is a teacher-student romance and caste systems, and it's in Chicago. Okay. There. Matched is very difficult to explain, mostly because it's boring as hell. But actually, no, wait, it's not that hard. It's basically dystopian Twilight. That's what it is. It's dystopian Twilight. Anyway, my point is, I say, and she looks to her computer, Tris Pryor. No school would have the student under their nickname. It would be Beatrice Pryor, which is her actual name. Tris Pryor, she asks, and I confirm. Welcome, sweets. Here's your schedule and your locker number. Oh, and your combo. Have a good day. Clearly, this was the more important conversation than the 10-minute drive to the school. Cool. With that, I head towards my locker. Locker number 246, combo 661044. Don't remember if that has any importance to the plot. I find it, and a girl is beside me getting into her locker. She's just stepping into her lockers to go to, like, Narnia or some shit. She has mocha skin and black curled hair. Is it just me, or is it yikes that this author is describing skin tones darker than white with food metaphors? It just really, like, irks me, because it's like, can you really not think of any other way? Where she belongs. And black curled hair. She's humming to a tune I've heard on the radio. I open my locker and she looks over. Hi, she says with lots of enthusiasm. Hi, I reply back. I'm Christina. You must be new. Okay. Christina is one of Triss's friends in the original lore. They were both new to... Okay, do y'all want me just to, like, explain, like, the plot of Divergent? Like, let me know if you just want me to explain the plot of Divergent so you'll have context. It's only justified to use food metaphors if you call white people, like, vanilla or mayo. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Triss, I say, and instead of shaking my hand, she hugs me. I can't help but laugh, which makes her smile. We are going to be best friends, she exclaims. Can I see your schedule? I nodded, handed to her. We have ... the same classes. How fucking coincidental. She squeals. I smile. Can you show me my first class? I ask, and she nods. Yes, Vanilla Bean is really dark. But because vanilla flavoring is very... Things that are flavored vanilla are very white. I ask and she nods. I shut my locker and follow her. I love your outfit, by the way, she says. Thanks. We enter the classroom. Science is my first period. I take a seat next to Christina. This is Marlene, Shauna, and Lynn. I do not remember who they were in the story. I'm sorry. Christina introduces me. Hi, I'm Triss, I say, and Mar, who I'm guessing is Marlene, I don't know why she immediately came up with a nickname for her, Jesus fucking Christ, hugs me too. You're, spelled incorrectly, going to fit right in, she says. I laugh, and Shauna laughs too. It's nice to meet you, Shauna says, and thankfully she didn't hug me. Did you have an issue with hugging before? Why didn't you have an issue when Christina hugged you? Is it because Marlene is not originally a part of the Divergent lore? Because I literally do not remember who she was. Hey, girls! A boy comes over to our table. Uriah, go back and sit with your guy friends. We are talking here. I don't know who Uriah is. I don't know those people. I only know, like, the main characters. She had May with skin and straw-colored hair. Marlene says that he kisses her. Right. They must be dating. Hi, I'm Uriah, Mars's boyfriend. Brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. Fuck you! He introduces himself. Hi, I'm Triss, I say, and he smiles. My brother over there is Zeke, he says, pointing to a boy who's flying a paper airplane. Yep, that loser's with me, Shauna says, and I see Christina smile. And that's 4, he says, pointing to a boy with brown hair and blue eyes. His eyes, they aren't just any blue. They're striking! Go talk about beer and footy with the lads, you're right. Okay. Before we continue, do y'all just want me to explain the basic plot of Divergent? Because I still remember it like 8 years later. It haunts me every day of my life. Or do y'all think it'd be funnier without the context? Cast your vote on your phone now! Bun dun dun, bun dun dun, bun dun 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 dun. All right, Super Dark voted no context. Everyone else? Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da da dun 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 da dun 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 da 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 oh da da da. All right, the majority has voted no context, so we're just gonna continue. Continue reading next part. 4, by the way, is the love interest. Just gonna say that right away. I mean, given the fact that he has the piercing blue eyes, it should be obvious that he is the love interest, but his real name is Tobias, but we're just gonna keep calling him 4. Chapter 2, Number Boy, with these really weird mid-2010s exercise outfits teenage girls wore. Triss POV. The bell finally rings and we pop out of our seats. Christina said she'll meet my in our next class, my bad, which is history, I decided to head back to my locker. I get there and unlock it as 4 comes up, because apparently this school is just one long hallway. He has the locker next to mine. I thought Christina had the locker next to yours. I grab my textbook and shove it in my bag. You're Triss, right? A deep voice says, and I look over. Yes, why? I ask. 4 shrugs and replies, You're new. Wanted to know your name, he says. I close my locker and say goodbye to him. He doesn't answer. Oh my, I think we're dealing with a bad boy here. Oh boy! I walked to history and think about him. Something about him seemed different. Like he was hiding something. Something that was big. Not from me in particular, but from the world. You know what Triss in this story reminds me of? Not that she had much character to begin with in the original story, but she reminds me of the love interest in every Onision book ever. Like someone who is oddly attracted to the bad boy, the outcast. Ooh. So, yeah, don't know where I was going with that. Let's continue. So this person is mysterious and might well have a troubled past. Exactly, Sandy. That's exactly what I think it is. I sit next to Christina and Zeke sits in front of me. Triss, right? He says, and I nod. Cool, nice to meet you. He says and turns back around to face the front of the class. So have you met four yet? Chris, who I'm assuming is Christina's nickname, which we have not established either. Fucking hell! Chris whispers to me. I look to her. Yes, why? She gives me an uncertain look. Just be careful around him. Why? I ask back. She sighs. He thinks the world revolves around him and he's a huge jerk! So basically Onision. Basically my headcanon was correct. 4 is just Onision in this story. And he was a bit of a player last year. He still might be, but I don't know, she says, and I stay quiet. Don't get in his way, comma, just a warning, she says, and I nod. Luckily, I don't have this class with him or my next class. Jim comes, and I do have that class with him. Lynn, Chris, and Zeke also share that class with me. Because, again, this is just like one long hallway with 100 kids in it. How big is this school? Because I went to a high school with like 3,000 people. So, I mean, I had like the same classes with a number of people, but that's because I was in advanced classes, and everyone who took advanced classes were generally the same, like 200 people. Anyway, imagine a Zeppelin crashing into a ball of fire to the ground. Anyway, continuing. The girls and I change. Chris wears a shirt that says, I don't sweat, I sparkle. Pink, of course. Lynn wears a tank that says, do you even lift? Black for her, and I wear an orange shirt that says, train like a beast, look like a beauty. First of all, brought to you for no reason whatsoever. Your school is bigger than mine, Flower. Yeah, my school's like the largest in the city, so it's big. And on 18 whole acres of land, which is small in Texas standards. Like, if you have a chance, like, look up, like, Texas high school, and they're fucking huge. Anyway, first of all, has no relevance to the story, and second of all, in the United States, where I'm assuming this story is set, we have gym uniforms, and that is the case in many other countries. So why are they all wearing, like, random shit they got from the local Hollister, Abercrombie Fitch, Abercrombie, Aeropostale? Is that what the kids are into these days? I don't know. I don't care. Let's continue. With blue shorts and orange tennis shoes. All right, we are doing layups today. Go, Coach Amar. Don't know who that is, says, and we start running. By my 10th lap, most people are slowing down, but I'm just getting started. Spot 4 in front of me. Us two are the fastest ones, it seems like. I race up next to him. You're pretty fast, I say, and he glances over. The "your" is not used correctly, and it's pissing me off. Yes, I got in trouble for forgetting my PE kit all the time. I don't remember where I heard this, but correct me if I'm wrong, Sandy. Wasn't it like the case, like if you forgot your PE kit, you had to like borrow one from like the back, or was it just like a deduction from your PE grade? I'm not UK-ish, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're pretty fast yourself, he says, and I smile. Not faster than me, though, he says, and I roll my eyes. I'm not letting him beat me. We have one lap left, and I'm going to beat him! I speed up and pass him, and beat the shit out of him. I keep going and don't dare look back. As soon as I know it, I finish my lap, brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department, first. And looking forward, he's catching his breath. His face looks shocked, and I smirk. Super Dark says, over here the PE kit was just not wear jeans, wear shoes. I mean, that makes sense. Like, you don't want to, like, wear jeans for gym class, especially in, like, warmer climates. And the uniform was a t-shirt with the school logo. I mean, that was the case at my school, too. Back when I did, like, PE. The assigned friend sent me a link, which I'm going to open now. You Googled Texas high school DSI? I told you, they're fucking massive. Like, my high school was about, like, not even half the size of that. It's like 3,000 kids in a small piece of land. But yeah, look at all 8 tennis courts. You got like 2 baseball fields. You got a track field, football field, and this is like probably like 1 out of like 2 or 3 high schools in the town. But yeah, my high school is like 6 rooms and a broom closet. I mean, that's fair. Like, I never fail to, like, impress, like, even other Americans by just the sheer volume of Texas high schools, because it's fucking ridiculous. Chapter 3, Damn Girl. 4 point of view. We're in 4's point of view now. Thank God. We're, like, on chapter 3. I can't believe she beat me. The new girl beat me. The bell rings for lunch and I go to meet up with the guys. Possibly to talk about footy and beer, as Sandy suggested. Man, I saw Tris beat you in gym, Zeke says, and I sigh. Don't bring it up, I say, and see him smirk. Mars gonna come sit with us, okay, guys? Uriah says. But Zeke and I both know if she's coming, then all the girls are coming over. Hey, how's it going with you and Lauren? Zeke asks me as I take a bite of my cake. For lunch? Who the fuck has cake for lunch? Dude, it was one hookup. We're not together, I say, and he replies. Have you talked to her since then? Question mark, question mark. I shake my head. The girls come over and take seats. I see Chris and Tris laughing together, and Shauna kisses Zeke, which makes me gag. So, what's your next class, Tris? I hear Lynn asks Tris. Math, she says. Crap, I have that too. I don't like math now, and she's not going to make it better. Okay, just for comparison's sake, real quick, I'm gonna show you like an overhead shot of my high school. Cause it's small compared to regular Texas high schools. Oh. Okay, so it's not gonna be in the image search. Hang on. It's being like rebuilt on the same land, so that's not what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. she yells. Her voice is really loud when she wants to be. Get the hell away from me, she says, getting up. She starts to walk out of the room, but I see Eric follow her out. Once they're out of sight, I hear a loud, high-pitched scream. Hopefully she killed him. But let's find out. Chapter 4. I'm here, Tris POV. I walk out of the lunchroom after Eric came up to me. I head towards my locker when someone grabs my waist. I turn and see Eric. Get off, I say sternly. Instead, he pushes my up against the lockers and begins to kiss my neck. Like it is it really trying to make our male hero into a misunderstood pervert? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, super dark. Septi friend. Get off, I said sternly to kiss my neck. Try to push him off, but he's too heavy. His hands explore me, and his lips on my collarbone. Ugh, Jesus fucking Christ. I want to say that this just proves my point that this world follows Onision rules and not actual human rules. But then again, this is like legitimate sexual assault, and I don't want to make light of that. Jesus fucking Christ. Stop, I say as tears threaten to spill. Then his hand grabs my breast and I scream. Tears pour now. They flow down my face. Get off, a male voice says, and grabs Eric and throws him to the ground. 4. He punches him right in the nose and kicks him hard. He struggles to get up, and 4 leads me to a different hallway. I'm still crying when he embraces me in his arms after one day of knowing each other. Thank you, I say quietly. It was nothing, he says, and the tears still fall. Tris, I'm here. I'm here for you. It's okay to cry. It's only me. Keep in mind that they've only known each other for like a day, so are they love interests now? I don't know. As I said, this story follows Onision rules. He says soothingly. I sniffle and pull back, since I'm done crying. Thanks, I say with a small smile. He smiles back. A genuine smile. So probably Onision fan, when did he start with his shit? Do you mean like when he started the channel, or when people started realizing that he was a total douche, or when he married his current husband? Because there's like, it really depends on the context as to when Onision started with his shit. He started his channel in 2006. The Shiloh incident, which I'm not going to go into detail here because it is very upsetting, happened in like 2010 or 2011. I don't 100% remember. And he met his current spouse when he was 17 and still identified as a woman in 2014, if I'm right. No, not 2014, 2012. It was 2012. Anyway, let's head to class, he suggests, and I nod. I run to my locker and fix my makeup and grab my bag. Then I join 4 and walk to math. Tris, what happened? Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point, Chris asks, running up to me while we take our seats. Nothing, I'm fine, I lie. Marlene comes over and so does a boy I haven't met yet. I'm Will, by the way, he says, introducing himself. AKA my boyfriend and nerd, Christina asks. I laugh and introduce myself. All right, class, take your seats! The teacher comes in and class starts. Time by and I finish the assignment easily. I look over and 4 looks like he's having a hard time. Chris is just texting on her phone. The bell rings and we get our stuff together. Yes. That's the most appropriate way to end a chapter about sexual assault. Oh yeah, this is definitely written by an Onision fan. I mean, Onision's bullshit is still going on to this day. Like, I believe, if my knowledge is right, that he has 2 OnlyFans accounts now. Anyway, Chapter 5, Party Time. I actually have, like, an Onision fanfic in my library. I kind of want to see where the Divergent fic is going, but if I have time tomorrow, I might, like, try and stream the Onision fic, but if not, I can, like, do it on Monday. If we want more cursed content in our Twitch, yay! Chapter 5, Party Type Tris POV. It's finally the end of the day, and I'm packing my things up when Ford comes to me. Hey, Tris, I smile a little. Hey, Zeke and I are throwing a party tonight at his place. Want to come? He asks, and I think for a moment. Sure, I responded. See Chris coming my way. All right, see you at 8, he says, and with that, he's gone. Hey, Christina says. Hey, so are you going to the party tonight? Question mark, question mark, question mark, she asks. I nod and she squeals. What? I ask. That means shopping, she says, and I laugh. Fine. Of course. Divergent, a seemingly bland novel about how you shouldn't define yourself by one trait, and how Triss is super special because she has 3 of the desired traits and not just one. And now we're having a shopping chapter after sexual assault! And furthermore, I'm under the assumption that all of these characters are minors? So Triss is like, what, 15? So that would have been, under normal rules, especially traumatizing to her. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate the rules of this world! After 3 hours of shopping, which we would have shown, but that would have led to character development, which is against the rules in an Onision rule-following fanfic, Chris and I are back at my place getting ready for the party. Keep in mind that we're still on, like, day 1 of this school story. She bought a new dress for each of us to wear tonight, and I'm assuming this is the outfit. She's wearing a blood-red dress that ends at her knees and black heels. Also red lipstick, other eye makeup, and she curled her hair. I thought her hair was already curly. Fucking hell. For